Broadcast is live.
All right. Around the world, welcome at long last to episode 160 of the Nerds Unite as One podcast. It's been about a year since our last one, but we are finally back. I am Paul English, your host, and we are thrilled beyond words to be back. We got a new system set up with thanks to courtesy of StreamYard, and hopefully we will not have another year-long hiatus between episodes. So today, to come celebrate our return, we are going to be counting down our top 5 most anticipated films whenever the hell theaters reopen up, because as you know, this world is in a crisis right now, this coronavirus pandemic. We hope you're staying safe and healthy. And I know the 3 gentlemen who are with me are doing that. Yeah, I'm talking to you. We try to be gentlemen outside. At least we're outside this place. We are here. We're a bunch of sweaty nerds.
Hey, don't speak for me, all right?
Mike Gulick from Geek Salad. What's going on, my friend?
Not much. Glad to be back with you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Who else is back? Jack Fern is here. What's going on, buddy?
Great to be here. I can't believe it's been a year already.
Yeah, I know. It's been insane. And, who's that bearded fellow we got here? It's none other than the founder himself, Caleb Tufts. My brother, what's going on?
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm super excited to be back. It's been so long. Like, I have been watching old videos of us, and it's just been getting me like all of the COVID shit has just been driving me crazy. I really just want to get back to normal, and now with like StreamYard, it seems like it should be much easier. So, yeah, I'm super excited, man.
All right. So, guys, we got our lists. Let's not waste time. Mike, I'm going to start with you on this. What is, unless you have a particular order, give me the next first film that you're most excited for to come out when theaters reopen.
Yeah, no real particular order. It was supposed to come out, I think, already, but Mulan. I really am really interested in the new take and kind of new style that they're doing it more of a kind of a martial arts, like traditional Chinese film. And I'm really looking forward to it. The trailers have very much impressed me.
Okay, Jack, I'll come to you next. What's number 5 on your list if you have one?
My number 5, and this is all coming for next year because this year was a whole mess that I didn't want to get into. So my number 5 is Tomb Raider 2.
Okay.
There's a sequel to Tomb Raider.
I really enjoyed the first one with Alicia Vikander, and I really love the new video game series they're doing, so I'm interested to see what happens next.
Okay,
Awesome.
Caleb,
Awesome.
What about you?
All right, so my next one I know is my number 5 is not coming out in theaters, but it is coming on HBO Max, and that's the Snyder Cut. I had to.
Somehow I had a feeling that was going to be on there. We don't even know if it's going to be a movie though. It could be a miniseries.
Yeah, whatever it is, Paul. I need to watch it. Hopefully, it's better than the Abomination that we got, even though it's not terrible.
It won't be,
but we'll see. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's also the guy that gave us Batman v Superman, so I don't have a whole lot of hope right now.
I know.
As well as a few other shit films. So, but let's not turn this into a Snyder bashing fest, okay? All right. So the first one on my list, and again, this is in no particular order, but I was really looking forward to the Black Widow film, and whether it comes out on Disney Plus or it's delayed until next year, I am always eager to see more Scarlett Johansson in cool leather kicking some ass. So Black Widow, bring it on.
Absolutely.
Right. Next one on your list, Mike, is.
Next one on my list is The Jungle Cruise. Big fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean series, except for maybe 4. And in general, I really do like kind of the tone that they've set. It's very mummy-esque. And it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt. There's nothing bad there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Jack, what about you? What's the next one on your list?
My number 4 is a movie that has been long delayed and which has finally started production this month, Uncharted. I love the game series. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of them doing it with a young Nathan Drake, but Tom Holland's a great pick, and he's a great actor. So I'm just happy to finally see that this movie is finally on the way.
Well,
Yeah.
they're probably hoping that there'll be like 7 sequels and that Holland
Well,
can carry them through them all.
There's 4 games, probably. Like franchise material.
Hmm.
I love Wahlberg as Sully though, Jack. I think that's a really good pick. So, but yeah.
All right, Caleb, what's next on your list?
Speaking of Black Widow, Paulie, Black Widow. I mean,
Hmm.
I haven't seen an MCU movie in almost a year since Spider-Man came out last year, and I'm starting to get like,
The twitching in
crazy.
the eye, like
yeah, like I need more MCU. I need more Marvel in my life. Obviously, I'm excited to see Black Widow. I'm excited to expand on like her origins and stuff. Yeah, and it's Marvel, man. So I mean, had to be excited for it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to continue the girl power theme that was just going on, and next one on my list is Wonder Woman 84. That is my favorite DC film so far. She was one of the highlights of Justice League, and I cannot wait to see more of her. I love Gal Gadot's portrayal of her. I love this film, and I can't wait to see more of it. So Wonder Woman 84, let's see what they do with that.
I'm worried about that one.
You're afraid about it?
I'm worried about it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. What specifically about it?
Them bringing back Steve Trevor, because I feel like that could make or break the movie if it's not a good reason to bring him back.
Okay, true.
I'm gonna guess she's either hallucinating or somehow it's just like a distant nephew or something. Would be my guess.
Yeah. I mean, like we'll see.
All right, yeah, we'll see. Mike, what's next on your list?
Next one on my list. Bill and Ted Face the Music.
I
I've
should have expected that.
always been a massive Bill and Ted's fan, especially the first movie. The second movie, it has its moments. Any moment with the Grim Reaper is fantastic, and they're bringing him back. So, what's not to love? And Keanu Reeves is on a bit of a hot streak. So,
Mm.
I
Yep.
recently rewatched them during quarantine because I haven't seen them in a while.
They're so good, man.
Okay, Jack, what's next on your list?
My number 3 is a movie that was supposed to come out this year and then got delayed. Godzilla vs. King Kong. The epic battle we've been waiting for. They've been teasing it. They've done a great job in their separate movies setting up the universe, and I'm really excited to let these kings battle.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
did they drop a trailer for that today?
Ooh.
Oh, well, I don't know. We'll have to find out once we're done.
Yeah.
I know on Schmodown Entertainment Network they were actually reviewing it today, so I haven't watched anything like that. So
Okay.
I might have to watch that.
Yeah, we might have to watch that once we're done. Okay, Caleb, what's next on your list?
Number 3 on my list probably is another Marvel film because again I love Marvel, and it's the Eternals. Probably.
Okay.
Great cast. It gives me a Guardians vibe, probably. And I was guarded. You remember like when like being as Guardians, I was like, I just don't know, man. I don't know, but like now I'm like, man, that might be my favorite or like one of my favorite like MCU movies. So I'm like, we'll see. I mean, I love the cast. I love the premise. So we'll see. I'm excited, Marvel. I trust you. Okay, don't let me down. So
yeah, they got some stuff flow up to. Okay, next one on my list, and oh my god, there's a lot here that I can really put on. But I think the next one I got to go with is actually I'm going to piggyback what Jack said: King Kong versus Godzilla. I mean, I've so far been intrigued by the excuse me. So far, I've been intrigued by the Godzilla films. They haven't exactly been great, but they haven't sucked either. And I thoroughly enjoyed Kong Skull Island. So I'm excited to see not only these two titans clash, but I'm excited to see what threat could possibly be big enough to bring them together, because that's the route they're going. I have a theory as to what it is, but I don't want to say anything without spoiling Godzilla King of the Monsters. So, yeah, Kong versus Godzilla. I'm excited for that one.
It scares me, though, Paulie, because, like, you go from, like, King Ghidorah, which is, him to Kong. It's like I don't know. I'm hearing Mechagodzilla might be in there probably, which is super exciting. I hope he is because he's like my favorite Godzilla villain. So super excited too for that one.
Turns out it wasn't a teaser trailer, but it was a very first image. Let's see if I can make that.
Okay.
I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Nice.
Okay, Mike, back to you. What's next on your list?
So we're down to number two.
Number
Yeah, we're down to number two.
My number two is Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
Teaser trailer really, really intrigued me. I like the fact that they kind of hid what it was until like maybe halfway through it. Paul Rudd's coming back. We got a glimpse of a demon dog foot. And I mean, there are so many little Easter eggs in that trailer. It makes my head buzz. And it's Jason Reitman, he's actually had some hits on his own. Plus, he's the son of Ivan Reitman. So, yes, please.
Not to mention, it looks like the main character is going to be maybe the son or grandson of Spengler. So, anything having to do with Harold Ramis is.
Plus, I do really like Finn Wolfhard. I think he's a good actor.
Okay.
I just can't see Paul Rudd in it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, hopefully, some of the other original Ghostbusters will come back for that cameo in there.
If I had one wish, though, it would be a cameo appearance of Rick Moranis.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, Jack, what's next on your list?
My number two is the sequel to Venom.
Yes.
Let There Be Carnage. Finally, this is a villain I've wanted to see on the big screen for years. So we're finally going to get a big old fight, Venom vs. Carnage. I can't wait.
Caleb, do you remember our reaction? Because we saw Venom together at your house. We're watching the after trailer, and we see Woody Harrelson coming. We're like, is that who we think it is? Is that who we think it is? Is he playing who we think he is?
Is he play? Is that Cletus Cassidy? What are we getting?
Woody Harrelson playing Carnage. Holy shit!
I still haven't seen Venom.
Oh, it has
So
its
good.
moments.
Yeah, it's good.
It has its moments.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Okay, Caleb, what's number 2 on your list?
All right, Paulie, I'll keep this quick. I'm the horror guy in the group. No one else is gonna have this on their list. I know. So my number 2 is Halloween Kills. The original Halloween probably is like my third favorite movie of all time. I love it to death. I loved Halloween from 2018. So I'm super excited for the sequel. I'm the horror guy of the group. I know, so it's totally cool with me. But Halloween Kills. So
okay, number 2 on my list, and I anticipate this is going to be number 1 on your list, Caleb, is The Batman. We only got that one image of Robert Pattinson in a suit. I'm like, well, he's got the chin, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm intrigued by this. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I've been told by many people that Robert Pattinson has shed his Twilight image and has become a very capable and amazing actor. So we'll see how he handles this, and we'll see how this interweaves into the larger DC universe. Okay. I guess wait and see. Hopefully a trailer comes out soon. Yeah. Okay. So Mike, why don't you, if you can, try to find a super quick honorable mention, and then before giving me number 1, there must be an honorable mention on that.
Dude, you can't spring that on me.
Fair enough.
If I had to go for an honorable mention, it'd probably be Black Widow. I'm just really intrigued to see what they do. I mean, I got a rough idea from the trailers and from the footage at D23, but I just would love to see their send off of her.
Okay, Jack, same thing.
My honorable mention, which was a film that unfortunately finally was delayed indefinitely today, and that is Tenet. Christopher Nolan is my favorite director, so anything and I have no idea what's going on in this trailer. So I'm just excited for that one. So that's my honorable mention.
Okay, what's number 1?
My number one is Morbius, actually, which was a film I wasn't excited at all. I thought it was a terrible idea to do it without Spider-Man. And then they hit us with that trailer, and it blew me away. I mean, we saw Michael Keaton as the Vulture in it. We saw the poster of Spider-Man, and then the trailer itself was just really interesting.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Mike.
Black Widow wasn't actually my number one. That was my honorable mention.
Yeah, that was on my show probably.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then what's your number one then, Mike?
My number one is Eternals.
What?
Eternals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, much like Guardians of the Galaxy and Doctor Strange, I think this was really going to kind of like open up a new realm of the MCU. And I just am really a big fan of pretty much everyone they cast in there, including especially Camille Nanjiani. I've watched a lot of his stand up over the last several months, and he is freaking hilarious.
Okay. Caleb, again, quick honorable mention, and then give me your number one.
Oh man, jeez, I don't know. I mean, I'd probably say like Venom 2, because again, the first one it's weird, probably it's wacky, it's silly, but it was fun, and that's all that I want is fun. So I'm definitely excited for Carnage and all that. So my number one, probably, it was such a hard list, man. Like I couldn't believe when I did this. So number one is the Emoji Movie 2. I'm super excited for this, man.
Are you trying to pull an Avi on this
I can't
one?
wait, man. I just can't wait.
I mean, I'm right with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. No,
Don't try to pull an Avi on us.
it's obviously the Batman, Paulie.
Yeah.
It's obviously the Batman. Of course, anything Batman is always gonna be number one in my heart. But Paulie, I don't know if you noticed, it's not on Jack's list though. So he's obviously, he calls himself a Batman fan, but he's scared about this movie. He said he was scared. I'm excited.
I think we all are.
I'm
Aside
excited
from you.
man. I'm excited, man. First of all,
I'm excited. It's just I've always
Matt
been more of a
Reeves.
Superman guy.
Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is an awesome director. He likes story. He did those awesome Planet of the Apes films, which actually have a great story, great characters. That sounds good. And you know what? Coming off like Justice League and like Batman versus Superman, I need a good Batman movie, and I'm hoping and praying that this is it. So,
Man of Steel 2.
Yeah.
Man of Steel 2.
Yeah, where's that Man of Steel 2?
Without Zack Snyder.
I don't know.
Without Zack Snyder.
I don't know.
Yes, agreed.
Yes. Hey, I'm for sure down.
All right. So for me, I gotta get a quick honorable mention to Ghostbusters Afterlife. The teaser did intrigue me. We'll see what happens. Number one, man, there's so many good ones out there, but I got it. It's finally coming. This was such a nostalgic trip for me. I gotta go Space Jam 2. I cannot wait to see this. And it's not even all the Looney Tunes with LeBron James. It's gonna be. Of course, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was like, you're about to obvious, aren't you?
I was like, well, what?
Hey, Caleb gave it a try. I figured, why not I? All right, my
Space
number one
Jam.
is actually the third Spider-Man movie. I've been a big fan of these films. I loved Far From Home. I thought it was absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see where this twist goes. I can't wait to see how Peter handles this now that everyone knows about it. I did check, Mike. It's coming out in scheduled to come out in November of next year.
Oh,
So we're getting 3 Marvel movies next year? Holy shit. It's going to be a huge fucking year, dude. Holy shit.
4.
Oh, that's right.
I think
Shang-Chi.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
No, it's Shang-Chi and the Rings movie, Mike.
Oh, is
And
that what
then
kind of is that?
yeah,
so,
yeah.
and then it would be Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
right,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and
I
the
thought
Rings
Thor
movie.
was 22.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be Black Widow
Yep.
in hopefully this November. We'll see.
Mm.
And then it's Eternals in March. And then I think Shang-Chi in May, June, somewhere in there. And then Spider-Man.
Jesus.
Cool.
So yeah, like I cannot wait to see how they handle this. And yeah, I mean, go Tom Holland. That's all I gotta say. All right. Yes.
No, I was gonna say, Paul, isn't the villain Kraven the Hunter?
I don't know. I haven't really heard anything
Uh,
about this film, but if they
I'm
do, I just got
Nothing's
2
been
words for you.
confirmed.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Oh, it is? It's confirmed?
It's just a rumor. No,
Oh, it's just a rumor?
It's just a rumor.
All right, well,
Okay.
if that is the case, there's only one person I want to see playing him, Gerard Butler.
Oh,
He
that
would
be
perfect.
That would be so
That'd be
awesome,
good.
dude.
That
Yeah.
that
I
is like
just-
perfect.
Thor comes out in 2022.
Yeah.
I
Sweet.
have been fan casting Gerard Butler as Craven for like 5 years now. So I want that to happen. Make it happen, Marvel. Come on.
Mike's not about it, bro. Look, he's like, nah, I'm good. Why
I
not?
don't mind Gerard Butler. I think there are a lot more people out there, like some like newer actors that maybe we haven't heard of. Some of the Game of Thrones crew, I bet, that could actually do it pretty well.
All right, cool.
We'll see. I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I won't know.
Neither have I, but I know like Sophie Turner's come out of there.
Amelia
John-
Clark.
the guy who's playing Jon Snow, the guy who played Jon Snow.
No,
I don't know his name.
But he's actually going to be in the Eternals as Dane Whitman,
Okay.
Black Swordsman.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is going to wrap it up. So far, this looks like StreamYard is working really well, and it was so much fun to have you guys back, to be talking with you guys again. I have missed this so much, and hopefully, thanks to StreamYard, we will get at least a little semblance of normalcy back in our life. And everyone who watches our show, we're glad to have you back, and hopefully, this will add a little semblance of normalcy into your life, however much it may be, and hopefully it'll be therapeutic for you as it is for us. So, Mike, it was a pleasure having you here. It was great having you back.
Hey, always glad to hang out with you guys.
Jack, my friend, it was a pleasure having you here. I know that things are pretty effed up down in Florida right now, so we're glad you're staying safe and healthy, and we hope you continue that as well.
Thanks. Yeah, it is. It was a lot of fun doing this. Really relaxing and enjoyable. I can't wait for the next one, and hopefully we'll get some new viewers also.
Yes, and Caleb, my brother, if you ambushed me at work, that was such a charge I need. So getting a chance to talk to you again, it's meant everything to me. So thanks for being here.
Yeah, man. It's been a really trying time, man. Not being able to see friends and really do anything. I go back to work next week because the government says that I have to go back to work. So which is cool. So, but it sucks, man. Hopefully it clears up soon. So, what are you gonna do?
Take it one day at a time. It's all we can do.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we will not see you next year. It'll be much sooner than that. I don't know specifically when. We got to work on getting a schedule back in place, but we will see you soon, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great night. Bye-bye, everyone.